Hey, what's going on? And this is another Math Daily Training with Khan Academy using algebraic expressions, it's basic expressions and variables. The idea is to kind of try to, quickly, get through, simple arithmetic before you start, any other particular work. And what I'm doing is that I'm trying to, I'm trying to get through all the algebra basics, um, I guess, like topics in a reasonable time, so I can move on to the other parts of mathematics, which is I think after this would be um, after all the algebra basics is done, it would be either basic geometry or trigonometry. I think basic geometry is not even is not yeah, so it's probably the same amount of time. But I'm hoping to by the end of the next semester, well, not by the beginning of the next semester, that I will be at differential equations. Possibly, probably not. I don't know, depending on like how far I can get through this. So let's just jump to it right now. So here's write an expression for c plus 2. Seems that the pen is not working. 1 second. Okay. Oh, I need to be set up. Okay. Should be working now. Yeah. Little technical difficulty right there. All right, so let me go to C plus 2. So C, oops. So we go C plus 2 would be the expression, right? So we say, can we write C? Yeah, C plus 2. We have here, write an expression for 8 divided by D. So we would have like 8 divided by D like this. I think this is D8 divided by D. Let me see. 8 divided by D. Okay. And let's look at the step-by-step solution. So it doesn't mean 8 divided by D means 8 by D. So 8 over D. So write an expression of 7 less than Y. So you have here 7. Okay, so I remember doing this thing when you say, when I have the word less than, I usually take the L, right? And then you make the L, go like this. That means less than. And this way would just be greater than. Remember one of my math teachers back in high school used to say that. So, G is written like this, right? So it doesn't really help. But if you know L is like that, then G will be like this. So we go here, it says write an expression 7 less than Y. We would go like that. 7 is less than Y. Seven is less than Y. Oh, wait. Maybe that's not what they're saying. I think it's saying 7 is less than Y. If 7 is less than Y, right, then that means this is 8. So you have like 7 is less than 8. And this is a true statement. All right, let me. I don't know why I don't feel like that's it either. All right, what are they saying here? 12 times x means 12 and x, right? Oh, they just skipped over it. All right, I don't know what that was. I gotta see what that, because that looked like, I don't know, I felt like I did it right, but. All right, so move to the next one. Write an expression of f increased by 3. F increased by 3. So, I mean, if f plus 3, right? Let's see, f plus 3. Okay. So when they say f is increased by 3, they're talking about that. Here's another one, 7 divided by c. So it has here 7 divided by c. Write an expression 7 divided by c. And 7 divided by c is pretty much like this, right? Let's try this version and see what they say. Good. So 7 divided by c is this or this. It says write, and we have another expression. Write an expression for h less than 13. All right, h is less than 13. This is why I want to write that. Let me see, like 8, if y is greater than x, right? If x is less than y, if h is less than 13. I really feel like that sticks with me. Oh my god. So it's h is less than 13. It means h is subtract from 13. Okay, so that's what that means. All right. So when it says h is less than 13, yeah, the other way around. I was like looking at that. I was like, I don't think that's what it is. Good. So now I remember that for the future. Let me just run through that again. So we have 5z, and you have 3 more than x. So I said, write an expression for 3 more than x. So that would be x plus 3. Then you have here, write the quotient of y and 8. So the quotient would be y divided by 8. And there's here 10x. Oh, wait, the difference. And then we have here 9 multiplied by t. 9 multiplied by t. Or, I mean, that works, right? Yeah, that works. It says here, write expression b plus 4. So you have b plus 4. And it says here, b divided by 6. And it has b divided by 6. Okay. All right. So now we moved on to that one. So now we can go ahead and try another problem. Let me just look and see the time I have. I'm almost time. Yeah, well, I have a good time. Having a good time. Go ahead. So the sum of 10 and the quotient of the number x and 6. This is the sum of 10 and the quotient of a number x and 6. So the sum of 10. So, and the quotient of a number and x is 6. So the sum of 10 would basically be like 10 equals something. And the quotient of, so that's kind of, this is a little bit confusing. It says in the quotient of a number x and 6. So x, the quotient would basically be this, right? And it says and, so it looks like we have this like that. And it says the sum of 10. Okay, so that means that we have we have 10 here. So this is basically what I'm thinking. So the sum of 10 plus the quotient of this. So that means, and this is basically what they mean. Like, so the sum equals 10 plus x minus 6. That's what I'm trying to get at. So this is write an expression to represent the sum of 10 and the quotient of 6. So we would basically say 10, and we can even put this in parentheses. So that way we can have, because we're not actually going to do the problem. And then we have another one, we say x divided by 6, like this. Yeah. This is write an expression to represent 1 less than the quotient 4 and the number 6. Which is 1 less of the quotient of 4 and the number 6. So it says here, 1 less than the quotient of 4 and a number x. I think that's what that sounds like. So let's try it out. 1 minus the sum of 4 quotients. Whoops, x. Whoops. Okay. And then we go back. I don't know why that's 6. I'm hitting x. I'm hitting x. I'm hitting the wrong and I'm hitting that. So that's what we would do. So that's what, all right. So it has 1 less the quotient of 4 and a number x. And this is 1 less. No. 1 less than the quotient of 4 and a number x. So that would be the other way around. No. So what does this mean then? So 1 less than something means that subtract 1 from it. Okay. So if I write this, so I guess that they wanted this, this over here. Okay, and it's not that, then we have to do this. Let's try this. 4 over x. Okay. That's weird because that answer, I'm trying to say 4/8 is 0.5. 4/8 is equal to 0.5, and 4 divided by 8 should also, well, actually it would be the other way around. It would be 8 divided by 4. So basically that would be, so 4 over 8 would get you 0.5 and minus -1, which would get us -1.5. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is sort of right, but this expression I should be able to write this expression this way too. But I guess they're not trying to give that expression here. So I'm not going to dwell on that. So that's a question I need to talk about in another video. So you have 8 minus the quotient of 2 and a number x. So you have 8 minus the quotient of 2 and a number x. So when they say quotient, I think they want me to write it like this. And then it has here, it says 8 minus the quotient. So this basically would mean 8 the way I was doing it before. Yeah, look at that. All right, good. So when they say minus, they're not talking. That's different than less than. Interesting. I didn't really put that together. Is write an expression to represent 8 more than the product of 2 number x. So 8 more than the product of 2x. Okay. Write an expression to represent the sum of 4 and the product of 3 and the number x. So when I start this question, I'm going to go ahead and say the sum of 4. So, I like to write the word sum here. Sum equals 4 and the product of 3. So we say 4 and then we say plus, and it says the product of 3 and x. So the sum of 4 and the product of 3 and x. So 3 times x or 3x. This means product. Product means multiplication. Okay. So we're just going to go here and we're going to say 4 plus 3x. I'm going to say 4 plus 3x. Let's make sure I'm writing it right. Cool. Write the expression to represent 9 less than the quotient 2 and the number x. So it says 9 less than the quotient of 2 and the number x. So 9 less, which basically would be the other way around, right? So quotient of 2 and the number x, right? So we do this and we say minus 9. This is what I'm thinking less means 9 less. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put in divided by 2 and then the x. And we're going to go 9. And then we have here there's 9 minus a quotient of 2 and the number x. So I have 9 minus, this is this way, minus. So we have 9 minus the quotient of 2 and x. That'll be this. And I like using the parentheses because this helps me to structure what's going on first, second, third, on and on and on and on and on. Oh, whoops, wrote the wrong number there. There we go. I have actually 2 minutes left. These things are not really that crazy. So I'm going to go back to the top here and I want to review this one. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this one now. So we have a looks like it's a little bit different. It says evaluate 9g plus 2h plus 5. So we have 9 over g plus 2h plus 5. And we have the 6, h is 6. So right here, this would be 6. And over here would be 3. And I make another color because it's another variable. So then what we will do, we focus on pandas first. Which is what we do in parentheses, exponents, multiplication. So I could do this one, which will bring us to 12, right? And then we have here is 5, and then we have here is 9 divided by 3. Then we could do division, which is this one. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Just make sure. Yeah. And then we could do addition, right? Which is going to be 3 plus 12 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. Broke that down. All right, so next one we do is that you have 8 minus m over n plus p squared, where we have 3 variables, it looks like m, n, and p, where m is 8, m equals 8, p equals 7, n equals 2. So you have m equals 8, right? And that's 8. And you have n equals 2. I'm going to use this color here. This is 2. And then you have here p equals 7. So now we can start out with PEMDAS. And you have here 7 squared. And you have here 8 over 2, which is 4. Because we don't have this, we do this multiplication first, then we do the division. And then we have 8, which is subtraction. Oh. The thing about it is, I remember doing yesterday when I said that once we get to this piece, we go from left to right, So I'm going to try left to right and see if this works. So, 8, 4, 4, right? And then you have here plus 49. And 4 plus 49 is 53. Let's try that. Yeah. Now we have the next one. We have 6 plus 4a plus b 3. And then you have a equals 4, and then b equals 3. And you're going to go ahead and erase these pieces here. And we're going to put in the parentheses. Try to keep things, consistent. So this is that. And then b is 3. Okay. Now we can start out with our PEMDAS. And then we say 6 plus 4 thirds plus 4 thirds. Right. Now, wait, I think there's 4 fourths. Here we go. Sorry, that's actually why I made a mistake. A is 4. A is 4. B is 3. I was looking at that. I'm like, that's going to be really a weird number to actually try to solve. Okay. So we know that each one of these converts, goes, becomes 1. So that's going to be that, right? Let me just clean that up. Okay, and then you have here's 1. And you have here 6. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. Whoops, right? And then we have here it's RS when R equals 6 and S equals 5. And you have here's 5 like that. And you have this is 6. And then this is 40. And that's 10. Oops, did I do something wrong? R is 6. Oh, wow. So 8 times it is 48. This is 30, so that changes everything. So this is basically going to be 18. Almost had a flawless victory. Why would I? I think it's yeah. You can't level up any prize anymore. Take you test. Okay. Okay. So that's basically it. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video.